Anthropic、OpenAI 这些大佬都说超级 AI 2-3年内就成。今天这位物理学家不买账，他说这事儿可能得等好几辈子。
It may take a number of lifetimes to develop the kind of artificial intelligence necessary to advance the kinds of scientific problems that you're talking about. But look, I'd be thrilled if it's our lifetime. I'd be thrilled if I'm wrong and these systems are up to the task. Language models. And that's a certain paradigm where the system is trained on an enormous number of tokens, an enormous number of words, basically the entire internet. And based upon the statistics and the statistics of the statistics of the statistics of how the words are arranged, the system is able to provide answers to questions that are coherent and insightful and so forth. It's to me that it's just a matter of pumping billions and billions of dollars, building ever larger data center, putting them in space, wherever you're going to do. And the more money you put in and the more data you have and the more computer power you have, the better it's going to be. That's not obvious to me that will continue up that exponential curve. And that's why
self-improvement is the concept where an AI becomes intelligent enough to write its own software, design its own hardware, or train its own successors without human intervention. And once this loop begins, the upgraded AI uses its superior intelligence to build an even smarter version of itself, which then builds an even smarter version and so on. Because computer systems operate in seconds rather than human evolutionary timescales, this feedback loop could trigger an exponential, quote, intelligence explosion, rapidly taking AI from human level capability to superintelligence within days or hours.
Yeah.
And the big AI leaders, Dario at Anthropic, has recently published an article warning that we're edging closer to that. Sam Altman has said the same. Demis has said the same. Elon has talked about this as well recently. And their timelines for this explosion in intelligence, because of the AIs being able to train themselves, ranges from 2 years to 5 years, placing them between 2026 and 2029. And Dario, who's the CEO of the biggest model called Anthropic Claude, has stated that AI systems outperforming most humans across all human tasks, including software engineering, could arrive within 2 to 3 years. And Anthropic has been warning that full recursive self-improvement could arrive by 2027 to 2028. Demis at Google is citing 2029 as a real possibility, and Sam Altman says this decade.
But back to the prognostications that are being made. Look, it's absolutely the case that the AIs will self-improve through the very process that got us here, but on a timescale that's tiny compared to the timescale that got us here. I'm skeptical that by 2029, this will really be the case.
关注人为 AI， 每天一个 AI 心智模型。